still offer any hope to those who back them to win the championship, I wonder. Liverpool can move into second place in the table today. A late goal by Ian Rush, MBE, extended their unbeaten run to 8 games last weekend, but it wasn't enough to win him a starting place in an unchanged lineup. Wright and Harkness complete suspensions today, and Jamie Redknapp is almost fit to resume too. Leeds just 4 points behind Liverpool, are without the injured Tony Dorigo, in addition to their African contingent away on Nations Cup duty. Brian Deane, who scored the winner here last season, is free from suspension, but joins Rush amongst the substitutes. So Lee Chapman, whose return to the Leeds lineup lasted just 26 minutes last Saturday, keeps his place. He'll be doing his level best to keep his arms down this week too. Paul Durkin is the man in charge. You'll not see any white flags being waved on the championship battleground just yet, but someone somewhere has got to make their move and make it soon. Gary McAllister, Gary Kelly looking for Chapman in the corner. 1 or 2 eyebrows raised when he was signed on loan. I think 1 or 2 jaws dropped when he was selected in preference to Brian Deane today. Now, who's Terry Venables watching? McManaman, Fowler, Collymore, Chapman. I think he's had crazier suggestions during the course of the last year or so. All given away by Scales. This is Speed. Brolin moved infield so that Kelly could have the right flank to himself. Space for Gary Speed. Well, believe it or not, he's one of the best headers of a ball around. Barnes. McManaman. Here's the last player that you want running at you like that. You can go either way. Came inside, and the shot didn't quite match the menace of the run. Brolin. McManaman making a sturdy challenge. Collymore. Space for McAteer. 3 ahead of him. McAteer's cross. Oh, and Gary Kelly had to deal with it. It was hit with a bit of pace, but it did seem to be in goalkeeper territory when it whizzed into the 6-yard box from McAteer. But Beanie stayed where he was, and Gary Kelly, facing his own goal, had to do something. Taken by McManaman. Barnes at the near post. There's a fine line between the relaxed rhythm which Liverpool have turned on in several home games here this season. Been a hint almost of bravado and arrogance about some of their passing and movement, but times today it just looked a touch casual and it's quite clicked as yet. Lacking a bit of edge maybe. But McAteer's run that for Fowler, and here's McManaman, blocked by Weatherall, might come from McAteer. Well, they hunted the ball down there with a little bit more relish. Forced a mistake out of Carlton Palmer.
A message for John Graham in the capstone.
Rob Jones. Here comes Ruddock, and here comes number 1. He takes some stopping when the ball's delivered like that. Neil Ruddock gives Liverpool the lead. They forced that corner, quite literally. Forced a mistake out of Leeds United, and they made the most of it. And Neil Ruddock, on an irresistible rush into the penalty area, thundered the ball into the corner of the net. Killimore. Killimore again. Accelerating away from speed. McManaman's forward run made space for McAteer. Fowler let it run. McManaman. Fowler! Oh, that was delightful. Jones is there. And so too is Gary Speed to clear for Leeds United. Applause ringing round Anfield for a highly polished Liverpool move. Fowler's finish stretching Mark Beanie. Chapman doing well to find Brolin. He's got Wallace wide to his left. Rod Wallace. Corner kick. Just clipped off John Scales. Rod Wallace, who's got his chance in the last couple of games because Tony Yeboah is away playing for Ghana in the African Nations Cup. They're making good progress too. Claimed by David James. Ruddock. Jones made the run. Good pass of the ball, Neil Ruddock. Some power in that left foot, but good touch about it too. And he says out, you get out. Chapman's header. Wallace, down for Gary Speed. Oh, good save by David James. Well struck by Gary Speed. And James is a big man, but an athletic man, launched himself to his left to claw it behind into the cop for a corner. His first test was a big test and he was up to it. 5 minutes of the half remaining. James wasn't so sure then, but he was fouled by Carlton Palmer. David James was away in Milan during the week, taking his place on the catwalk in an Armani fashion show. Times change, don't they? I don't remember Tommy Lawrence doing that sort of thing. But he's a Liverpool goalkeeper in a long line of very good Liverpool goalkeepers. McAllister picking out Wallace again. He's gone away from Scales here. Rod Wallace. Not quite a spectacular a save by David James, but because he's a big man, he had to get down very quickly there. Wallace squeezing in a shot. Chapman finding Brolin. It's nice for speed. And here's McAllister. Jones taking no chances. James looks back in the direction of the full-back, but he probably did the right thing. Gary McAllister's forward run was threatening Liverpool. Worthington's corner. Headed by Barnes. Palmer finding Chapman. It's come through to McAllister. Again, beautifully struck. A little closer to David James this time and at a nice height for the Liverpool keeper. Plenty of power though, plenty of good technique from Gary McAllister. He is one of the most gifted midfield players in our game. One of the most influential. That's a lovely pass from Barnes to Jones. Worthington's got to deal with this, and does. Well, Liverpool took time to get up to speed. Their early play was a little woolly around the edges, but Razor Ruddock gave them the cutting edge with a thundering header. Liverpool's performance picked up after that, but Leeds finished the half quite strongly too. It's 1-0. Leeds were actually the very first league leaders of this season's Premiership. You may recall they beat Liverpool at Ellen Road with a Tony Yeboah wonder goal during the opening week of the season, when a lot of people were confidently predicting that half a dozen or more teams would be locked in Championship battle deep into the season. Collymore, McManaman, Barnes. Certainly Liverpool and Leeds are amongst the clubs with the will and the wherewithal to be potential champions. Fowler into Rob Jones, pummeled to the ground by Weatherall. Referee has a long hard look and shakes his head. Gary Speed. It's interesting, and it'll come as a surprise to a lot of people, but Liverpool have not been awarded one single penalty so far this season. John Scales. Tackled by Speed. Won the ball, Fowler's in possession. Now Jones. Well, he's never scored for Liverpool. He's been with the club over 4 years now. But he thought he was going to score then. He certainly got on the dangerous side of David Weatherall. Arms are linked. And a little bit of push and shove. I think Jones is unlucky. Top end. Jones has gone on ahead of McManaman. This is Fowler. Collymore wide on the touchline. Fowler again. Well, they hardly lacks confidence in front of goal at present. McAllister. Fowler. Kelly trying to mop up. Here goes Jones. It's a penalty. And Gary Kelly could be in trouble here because Rob Jones was clean through on goal when he was tripped. Jones getting his penalty at the second time of asking. It's red. Gary Kelly's been sent off for the second Saturday running. A Leeds player leaves the action early. It was an honest enough attempt to win the ball, but it was mistimed, and a foul in that vicinity is always likely to bring with it the ultimate sanction for the referee. Jones was clearly denied a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Liverpool's first penalty of the season then. Robbie Fowler, top end, 2-0. There's just a limitless supply of goals from Robbie Fowler at the moment. 9 in the last 5 matches here at Anfield. 22 for the season. Beanie had to guess right. Couldn't get anywhere near it. Are you watching Venables? I dare say we'll pick the cry for the cops. He is. Jones again. The Leeds are shaken here. Cousins towards Wallace though. We'll have to wait for the cavalry to arrive. Might try and go to low. Well, free kick's been given. He's right on the edge. The linesman on the far side of the field, Michael Ryan, indicated to Paul Durkin that he thought there was an offence there. Bab ran across Wallace, good yard outside the box. Leeds need to make something happen, and happen quickly if they're to get back into this game. Worthington takes. It's come all the way through to Rod Wallace, and it came to him at an awkward height, and he couldn't quite make anything of it. Bab to Jones. McManaman. Fowler. Collymore. Jones offering him an option down the touchline. Collymore says, I'll go it alone. And here's Fowler. That's 3. And Robbie Fowler with 2 quick strikes to keep up his strike rate here at Anfield at the moment has killed off Leeds United's hopes. Stan Collymore, not for the first time of late, Fowler's provider. Quite apart from his undoubted ability, Collymore is quite a physical specimen, isn't he? Strong, fast and direct, and he committed Leeds there. And Fowler just gobbled up the chance at the far post. But nobody could quite catch up with Stan Collymore. McManaman. Jones. Collymore. Quite sure how he failed to reach that. McAteer. Collymore again. Well, he did better with the more difficult chance. Again, Leeds United stretched by the Liverpool width. Good cross with his unfavoured foot by Jones. Collymore denied both with head and foot. Ford. Deep. Collymore. 4 in the attack. They're all looking hungry. Carlton Palmer standing firm. Outsiders in the English game these days. Sammy Lee, Ronnie Moran, Roy Evans and Doug Livermore sat in a row, all born within 5 miles of Anfield. All former Liverpool players, all boyhood Liverpool fans. Barnes. Fowler. McManaman. Collymore. McAteer. Collymore has gone on the outside. Fowler. Thomas. Jones. Bit of Matador and Bull about this. McManaman to Collymore. Oh! Too hot to handle. Stan Collymore thunders home Liverpool's fourth. And Leeds United just couldn't get near the ball. They passed it and passed it and passed it, and Collymore thought, why not? And Beanie actually dived past it. Birthday week for Stan Collymore, 25 next Monday. been a happy Saturday. By speed momentarily. And when he had that effort saved by James brilliantly in the closing moments of the first half, that was probably as good as it got for Leeds this afternoon. Those 2 goals from Fowler in the space of 6 minutes, allied to the dismissal of Kelly. Collymore trying again, the back of Palmer, kept in by Fowler for Jones. Goals for Collymore and Fowler again this afternoon. Barnes, Collymore, Barnes, Collymore, blocked by Weatherall. It'll be a corner. Really found himself in the last couple of months. Towards Barnes, and now running! 5-0! And the man who started it has probably finished it. The ground shook there for a moment. Neil Ruddock just rubs it in. It was a thumping volley. If he'd been another 20 yards out, I think it would have still gone in. And Beanie probably did well to stay out of the way of that one. That's it. For the first time this season, Liverpool have moved into second place. That 5th goal means that they've won 5 home matches in a row and scored 21 goals in the process. They're on the kind of run that can maybe carry them higher than second yet. It may still be a cup-winning year for Leeds United, but could it still be a championship year for Liverpool?